everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another video with the Sims 4 Seasons expansion pack. Before we get into the video, I've just got to let you know that this video is presented by EA Game Changers and I did receive a free early access copy of the Sims 4 Seasons for me to go ahead and show you in today's video. So today we're going to go ahead and build the Seasons plus base game family home, so we're only using 2 packs today. I do really like doing these restricted pack builds sometimes because, well, for 2 reasons. One, it kind of lets me explore the items in more detail and also picking out items that I wouldn't normally use. And the other thing is that it makes it more useful for you because if you don't have all the packs, then yeah, it's more useful because a lot of the time when I'm doing builds, I kind of forget about what the packs I'm using and I just go in and pick items that I feel like using. So it's a really good challenge for me as well, and it's more useful for you to download. So speaking of downloading, if you want to go ahead and download it from the gallery, it will be up there. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1. At the time I'm recording this video, it should be going up on the 20th, but it won't be up on the gallery until the 22nd. I'm just waiting until then to upload all of my creations because I feel like there's no point in uploading them early because you can't even download them because if you don't have the pack. So I'm just going to wait until then. So we've kind of got the most of the structure done. Now the reason I've done quite a bit of it off screen already is because I've been having this problem where when I'm placing down wall coverings it lags so bad. I've always had this problem slightly, but ever since the patch and I've installed Seasons it's absolutely unbearable. So it's a really big problem, and I know I'm not the only one having it. I was talking to Avalon Sims yesterday about it and she also has this really bad problem. So I don't know how I'm supposed to fix it. It's really kind of stressful thinking about it because I don't know how I'm supposed to record all these videos. It took me about nearly 2 hours to record this. It took me about, I would say, a good 15 minutes trying to put the wall coverings down. So I have no idea what's causing it. If you are having this problem as well, please let me know because I would love to know that I'm not the only one. And if you have any more kind of, if you've had it and you fixed it, then also let me know because that'd be really helpful. And yeah, so I've went for this kind of dark colour scheme. I'm always kind of, well, I say always, but recently I've been doing a lot of more lighter colour schemes on the outside. A lot of like lighter colour stones and siding. Well, today I decided to do a little bit of a darker colour scheme. And I kind of just thought it'd be good to kind of switch things up. I'm building this on the 40 by 30 lot on Newcrest. Just because it's a base game world, I just decided to put it there, and I didn't want to go for anything smaller because I think that for a family home it might be a little bit too cramped. So it's nice and spacious and things inside. Got a lot of furniture in the, well, I say furniture, more like decorative items and you know, activities and stuff in the backyard here. I don't know why I say backyard. I feel like it's because I know a lot of my viewers, like the biggest percentage of people is from the US, when like of my, you know, viewers per country. So I always end up using the American words of, well, the American version of words in my voiceovers for some reason. Anyway, so right now we're working on the interior, going around doing this little living room area, and you can see that we're using the new couches and stuff here, and I really like them actually. I've noticed with a lot of the items from Seasons that they all have really good colour swatches, huge big range of colours, and also, you know, really nice vibrant and more neutral colours and darker colours as well in all the items, which is really great. So that means you can use them for a lot of different types of more builds and themes and stuff as well. So I think I used all Seasons windows as well, because I tried to use as much Season items as I could, and I think I did actually, you know, was pretty successful on that. I did use quite a lot of them, apart from the kitchen because we don't have any new kitchen items with the pack, but we do have bathroom items though, so I did use quite a few of those items in the bathroom. That mirror there that I've just placed down, that's the one annoying thing about this pack, is how high up it is. I wish we could, like, I mean there is a way to bring it down. You have to like remove the wall and then use the up down cheat to like bring it down and then put the wall back in, but it's a little bit irritating, and then also it won't be functional that way as well. So I wish this mirror was a little bit lower down because it looks a little bit odd sometimes. So it's a little bit irritating, but it's alright. And yeah, so in terms of the bathrooms, like I was just mentioning, I did include one of the bathrooms in the footage, I believe, and then the rest of them I just took out the footage, because if you're new to my channel you may not know, but when I do builds I normally just take out the footage of the bathrooms because they are like literally like absolutely identical. So I use all the same wall coverings and flooring just because it's such a boring room, I think, and I can't really do an original idea for every single bathroom, especially for these bigger homes where there's like, I think there's 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms in this home, so yeah, I just decided to not include all of them, but since we did get new bathroom items, I decided to include one of the bathrooms so you could see what they look like. I hope I did include that footage actually. I'm starting to doubt myself now, but I think I did. Anyway, so this is the kitchen diner room. A little bit of an awkward shape, as you can see, for the counters, but we do have a nice kind of like little conservatory sort of area for where the dining table is in. Now, it's only, I did use a glass roof in there, but only like a 1x4 or 5 tile bit, so you can't really see it, but it does oh god, I'm talking too fast. It does let a little bit more light in, but through that archway into the back there, towards the back of the home, is where I put like a bar area in, and there is a bigger glass roof there as well, and you'll be able to see that in the screenshots, because if you don't know, I put screenshots of all the rooms, I mean apart from the bathrooms, at the end of the video, so you can see how they all turned out, because sometimes when it's a little bit of a longer build, I do have to be a little bit selective of what I include in the speed build God, I'm talking too fast again. What I include in the speed build portion of the video. So I do kind of go through, try to find any boring bits I can cut out, which sometimes means that some parts of the room that we're particularly working on gets missed out in a way. So the screenshots are a good way to see the finished product. So just going around to put a few decorations in. I always kind of think about if I should really clutter up the counters or not, because 2 reasons. Firstly, if I do clutter them up, it looks a little more interesting, more family home-like. But on the and then sometimes it's not such a bad thing, because sometimes I kind of go crazy in the clutter. There's like no room to actually prepare food. And then the other reason is that it kind of looks a little bit too messy sometimes. But I think it looked alright today. This is the room at the back that I was just mentioning. It's kind of like the conservatory area, goes out into the back, lots of glass windows around there. On the bits where I use the glass roof, which is 2 points in this home, I think, I did go ahead and use those kind of more modern windows, because I believe it's more of like a, you know, like a modern extension onto an older home. So that's my thought process behind those kind of glass roofs. Wait, that makes sense. Glass roof rooms. I think that makes more sense. And yeah, so we're working on this little study area here. The floor plan was fairly easy to make for this build actually. Sometimes it just works out well, sometimes it doesn't, but I was lucky today. And I built this at like 12 AM last night, which is very rare for me because I don't really like to stay up that late. I mean, I do if I'm like binge watching a series on Netflix, but normally I don't really like to, because I'm just always in like a bad mood and just all tired in the next day, so I tend not to stay up that late. And yeah, so I kind of had to make an exception for it because we've got all these seasons videos to record, so I just had to kind of get as much done. I was recording this last night and I did all the bottom floor and I was so tired. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to bed. And I was kind of thinking, well, I've only got a few more bedrooms to do. Thomas, just get on with it and get it done. So that's what I did, and I'm kind of glad I did it, because this morning it was just, you know, I didn't have to worry about it. It was all done. I can just get this voiceover done, and then that's it, build done. And yeah, so today, like I said, it's currently the 20th. And oh, kind of, I just want to mention something. When I first opened my game, like when I first installed Seasons, opened the first game save, I opened it in summer, and that's the same season it's in here, the same game save as well. So I built the Seasons plus base game starter home, which was the first build I did. This is the second build I did. I don't know if this is going up second. I think there might be another build in between those two. Anyway, so it actually started off in a thunderstorm and it was raining, and I didn't want to build in there because it's a little bit dark and, you know, not very nice to build in for the speed build purpose. So I went ahead and used that weather machine kind of object that we got with the pack as well to go ahead and change it to clear skies. And just before I did that, a lightning strike literally landed centimeters away from my sim. Like, we could have like she could have died. It was really kind of scary, but yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen, but it was so close, and especially for the first thing that I ever witnessed with Seasons with my own eyes, my own game, was a lightning strike and a thunderstorm landed right next to my sim, so I'm glad nothing bad happened there. So yeah, speaking of the weather, it's been a pretty dull day here in the UK as well. I mean, like normal, but I actually went to drop my sister off this morning because I wanted to get out of the house, because I was going to be in the you know, house all day recording Seasons videos. So I was going to just go ahead and drop her off, and I'll be able to get the house for a little bit. I also can render a video whilst I'm out. And then the rain just started absolutely torrential. It was like spitting a little bit, and then all of a sudden, like, boom. It was absolutely pouring down. My windscreen wipers couldn't go fast enough. It was ridiculous. Anyway, so everything was fine though. I actually kind of like the rain, to be honest. It's a weird thing to say because I don't really think that's a very popular opinion. But I do really like the rain. Like when I'm out, I don't. But when I'm oh my god, I can't speak. When I'm in the house, and I'm like not going out anywhere, it's raining, it's really nice. And I also like driving in the rain too. It's kind of just peaceful, I suppose. And yeah, so I always just like going out in my car as well. Like, I don't know why, but driving is such like a stress reliever for me. I don't know why, it just is. Like when I was doing my exams, I would just keep going out for like aimlessly driving places, just for like, you know, half an hour at a time. But when I was driving, because I'm totally focused on that, I would kind of totally forget about everything that's happening. So it's kind of just an escape a little bit. I don't know why, if anybody's like that as well, because I know some people are, but I just really like driving. Anyway, so I don't know how we got onto that. I have no idea, but we're pretty much finished with the build now. I've kind of rambled for a good few minutes. But one other thing I just want to mention, those paintings that we got, like those kind of like panelled paintings put together with seasons that you can see above that bed there, is absolutely amazing. That's probably one of my favourite decorative items from the whole pack. It's just so amazing. The detail on it, the vibrancy, I don't think that's a word, but now it is. It's just amazing. It's just so, all the colour swatches as well. I've been using that way too much. Anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed today's build. If you did, in the comment section down below, let me know about what you thought of it, and also let me know if you have any more ideas for seasons builds or any other video ideas you want to see next. Then feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I also just want to mention, you may have seen a little bit of lag in today's video, like I mentioned about that thing at the start with the wall coverings, but my computer was kind of overworked with all of the builds and stuff that I was doing yesterday, so sorry if you've seen a little bit of lag during this video. Anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!